Let's now move on to our fifth and final main topic today. Chris, what is our fifth and final main topic today?
Final topic is from Addie Dobrea. Hello, John and friend. Huge fan of the show. With the month of October being full of big movies like Joker, Gemini Man, Jojo Rabbit, Maleficent 2, Zombieland 2, what movie do you think will have the biggest box office? And also, John, which one of us is your friend?
I thought you were going to say, and also, why isn't Cloverfield on that list? Listen, everybody's friends on No Pants Thursdays. Okay,
Yay!
So that's the diplomatic answer. You know what? Very quietly, because, and I think it's understandable, because of all the festival hype that's been going on and all the stuff, and we're starting to look at Oscars, which is, still months away. October has snuck up on us. God, I still have a hard time believing it's pretty much the middle of September. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around that right now.
Of 2019.
Of 2019,
when I saw
nonetheless.
Oscars 2020, I was like, oh my God, that's
It's
in
the
like
next
4
Oscars.
months. Yeah.
Yep. No, I remember I was having a conversation yesterday with somebody and I mentioned, being in 2018, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's 2019. I'm going to say it's not too, oh my God, it is.
Do you just feel like Robin Williams and Jumanji? Just, what year is it?
Yep. But October has kind of snuck up on us and it's just a couple of weeks away now. And really, I think we've forgotten, because we are looking down the road, we're looking at us. October looks really exciting. October looks really, really exciting because you start going down the list of what's coming out. First of all, you're looking at something like, obviously, Joker. That's the one everybody's talking about. That's the one that's just won the Golden Lion. That's the one the critics are going crazy over. That's the one I've been going crazy over. So Joker is clearly there. But in the midst of all the Joker hype, which comes out October 4th, Gemini Man is coming out. And I don't care what anybody says. When you look at the cast and you look at the director and you look at the trailers, I think this movie looks great. And I'm very excited for Gemini Man.
Gemini Man is Ang Lee, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so I'm so excited for this, and I just can't wait. And I just want to pull up this one thing about Will Smith, because the thing is, when you look at the visual effects of this trailer, like we can talk about, and Rob and I discussed this a bit the other day. You talk about, the Irishman, they're doing this de-aging thing. I saw the trailer, and it's decent. What they do in Gemini Man with Will Smith looks flawless. Anyway, so we got Joker coming out on the 4th. On the 11th, we got Gemini Man. And then there's this other movie also opening against Gemini Man that I'm not excited about because I don't think the trailer was good. But everybody else, including my wife, is dying to see it. It's called Jexy. And that's the one with the guy from Workaholics. What's his name again?
Adam Devine.
Adam Devine. That's it.
Love
it's the
Adam
one,
Devine.
And I like Adam Devine too, where it's basically a spoof version of her in a way that he gets into this unhealthy relationship with the operating system on his phone, who kind of takes over everything and is ruining his life. And I was in a theater when they played the trailer for this, and I didn't laugh once, but everybody, including my wife in that theater, was laughing hysterically. So you got to keep your eyes open for that. I'm not so excited about Addams Family, which is also opening on the. I haven't liked the trailers for that very much. And then you've got Maleficent 2. I didn't like the first Maleficent, although I thought Angelina Jolie was great in it. I didn't like the film. But I'll tell you what, everything I've seen from the trailers, the preview stuff they showed us at CinemaCon, the additional preview stuff they showed us at D23, I'm telling you what, this film actually looks pretty good. And I don't like the first one. But this one is actually looking pretty good, and I'm looking forward to it. Another one that a lot of people are excited about and talking about is Zombieland 2 Double Tap. I'm not the biggest fan in the world of Zombieland. I'm not. I'm not a big Jesse Eisenberg fan. But a lot of people loved that first one, and people went nuts online. They announced they're doing another one. And I will admit, the trailer for Zombieland 2 is pretty funny. I will admit, I think it looks pretty good. So you got that coming up as well. And then one of the films that we're not talking about, because it was supposed to come out like 2 years ago, and we've been talking about it forever, and we've just completely forgotten about it, but is The Current War. And that is a film that I've been excited about for years, with Benedict Cumberbatch. You got the guy who plays Beast in X-Men. Why am I forgetting? And it was the lead in
Holt?
Nicholas Holt. Thank you. I was going to say the lead in Warm Bodies. If you haven't seen Warm Bodies,
oh, great movie!
He's so good. Nicholas Holt, Michael Sheen, or Michael Shannon, I should say. I keep mixing up Michael Sheen and Michael Shannon. Both fantastic actors.
Both a little creepy, in their looks. Very nice people, but Damn, they can play creepy really
I mean,
well.
that thing looks ridiculously good, but we've all forgotten about it. It's been
What
out
is
of our
it called again? I don't even know what you're
The
talking about.
Current War.
The
It's
Current
about
War.
the battle to bring electricity to America. So I forget. It's Westinghouse and what's the other main?
Holland's in that, isn't he?
Tom Holland is in it
Yeah.
as well. Yep. So one guy plays Westinghouse. One guy plays. I think Holt plays Tesla.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I think anyway, I have been dying to see this movie for like 2.5 years since the trailers first came out. But then it was at the Weinstein Company.
Oh.
And then all the drama happened at the Weinstein
They're like,
Company.
we're going to put this on the shelf for a couple
and
years.
then somebody else had to come along and get the rights to it. Then they had to figure out a time to release it. But that's coming out. So that looks really good. So anyway, we're getting a really good looking thing. Now, what's going to win the box office? Maleficent's going to win the box office. The last one wasn't even good and made over $700 million. So that one's going to win the box office. But I'll tell you what, the one I am most looking forward to, obviously, is Joker. But besides that, you got films like Jojo Rabbit. And by the way, the Jay and Silent Bob reboot is coming out. Jay and Silent Bob Get Rebooted is coming out. Double feature. It's just called Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. That comes out in October. I'm very excited about that as well. But again, Jojo Rabbit, Gemini Man, a lot of stuff to look forward to. So I think the box office winner will be Maleficent. I think the best film, at least I'm hoping the best film out of that month is going to be Joker. I know that's one I'm looking forward to most, with a very, very close runner-up of Gemini Man, even over Jojo Rabbit. That's the order for me. So I don't know. When you look at this list, because I think this is a terrific list. October is going to be a great month to be a film fan. What one is standing out to you the most that's really got your mouth watering?
I really want to see Jojo Rabbit, which I'm really surprised that Jojo Rabbit has continued to go down and down. Because when that trailer first came out, John, you were super stoked on
I was
this.
beside myself. I still am.
Have you lost some of your excitement over
No,
it?
honestly, I have not. I'm equally as excited because, and by the way, it's climbed up. As more reviews have come in, it's now climbed up over 70%. So right now, Jojo Rabbit's sitting at 71. But again, it's kind of like Joker in a way that you're doing a comedy about Hitler.
Yeah.
Not
I don't
an
think
easy
that-
sell. Not going to be for
No,
everybody.
I don't.
So I'm cool
I
with it.
definitely agree with you that Maleficent is going to own the box office. However, what I'm excited about is just from the trailer, I just get so like I want to skip. I want to skip when I'm watching the trailer. I feel like there's so many happy, good, feel good moments in the trailer that are really funny. I showed it to Tom, and the little kid at the end when he accidentally
with the rocket
sets off
launcher?
the rocket launcher and goes, "It's not
So
a good
funny.
time to be a Nazi." I mean, I just think there's something so endearing and sweet about it. I'm really looking forward to seeing Joker. So you know what? I'm not too concerned about Gemini Man coming out the same weekend as the Adam Devine film, because we had this conversation either on Tuesday or last week where we were talking about how there's like the one weekend where we have Ad Astra, you know, like these 3 different movies coming out, but they're so violently different from one another. Someone who's really interested in going and seeing a goofy Adam Devine comedy, remind me the name of the movie again?
Jexy.
Jexy. How do you spell that?
Jexi. It's the name of the operating system, I believe.
Jexy. Got it. So someone who's interested in laughing along with Adam Devine's kookiness on Jexy is not going to be wanting the same flavor as what we're going to get in Gemini Man with Will Smith, and vice versa. I think both movies. Well, I know that Gemini Man looks phenomenal, and I love Adam Devine, so I'm sure it's going to be funny. So I feel like it's really going to be what flavor do I want tonight versus what's going to necessarily compete with one another. And
Which is also a summation of your online dating days.
Totally, 100%. What am I feeling tonight? What flavor am I feeling? Thanks, Tinder. But so I think that I agree with you. I think October is a great time to be a film fan, a fantastic time to hit the box office and go more than once per weekend. Go check out several films. You're not going to run out of really fantastic things to watch.
Exactly.
When you look at this, Chris, like what stuff gets your juices flowing? What gets you excited?
Man, I am so pumped for Joker. I am so excited for that. I could not care less about Maleficent 2. That trailer looks so bad to me of just like In-Laws, the movie. No, thank you. I don't care. The one that I think I am truly the most excited about, though, is JoJo. I am so pumped. And I've seen a couple people confused about this. It's not a comedy about about Hitler per
Right,
se.
yes.
It's this kid's imaginary friend. He's made his imaginary friend his idea of what the fear is. And so that's why it's a goofy, ridiculous man. But what I'm most excited about, you guys, and I'm so glad it got brought up of, comedy about Hitler, is this going to be okay? What's the best way to combat hateful people? Make fun of them and let them know that children in a film understand that the principles of Nazism aren't great. So I think this is going to be a fun movie and a very important movie because Proud Boys need to be taken down a notch.
And hey, if Mel Brooks, was it Hitler in Springtime?
Yeah,
Was that the name of it?
Springtime for Hitler
Springtime
and
for
Germany.
Hitler. If he can do that, why can't Taika Waititi?
Exactly.
Anyway, guys, look, I think October is looking fantastic. What do you think about it? Obviously, I think for a lot of us, it's going to be Joker. What other films are you really looking forward to in that month? Jump down in the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. All right, guys.